Alrighty, hi. My name is Troubled, but you can call me Lazari. So I created this account to tell you about some weird stuff that has been happening to me, pretty much all my life. My story started in about 2nd grade. I would always see ghosts at school, whether it was in the bathroom, in class, or during recess. A few of my friends believed me, but not very many. They weren't mean-spirited ghosts, they didn't upset me, but they were there. After about 2 or 3 years, I finally found someone who believed me. To protect his identity, I'll call him Henry. He told me he was hearing footsteps, and at first I thought he was crazy, but he told me to listen, and I heard them too. I was terrified, and so was he. We felt like someone was coming for us, and it wasn't surprising, considering it sounded like someone was running. Like it was running towards us. The next day I felt compelled to draw something in class, just anything that came to mind. When I finished, I was really confused. My drawing showed a moon as red as blood in pure daylight. Underneath it was a sea of red water, and in the sky there were two huge black eyes staring at you. There were captions underneath saying, "It's coming." I barely even remembered drawing it, and the next recess I hurriedly showed it to Henry. As soon as he saw it, his face turned pale. "You saw the eyes too?" he asked, his voice shaking. I didn't see the eyes, but I drew it. I don't know why I drew it, but I did. It was like I was in a trance. I was beginning to feel panicked, and so was he. Why was this happening to us? We were really confused and really scared too, but at the same time, maybe we were a little excited. At least me. We decided to get to the bottom of this. That night, I was up all night researching, writing things down in my diary, drawing things, feeling compelled to write more and more. But the more I researched, the worse it seemed to get. Maybe the more you learn, the realer it gets. However, life went on. Even for a year, I forgot everything. Strange things kept happening, but they have been for as long as I can remember, so it's not like I paid much attention to it. And then there was the video. One day, a video popped up in my YouTube recommended section titled Zalgo Creepypasta by Draw the Life Tic Tac. And as soon as I watched it, it all started to make sense. Or at least, it all started to come together. When I first discovered Zalgo, I also discovered the entire creepypasta fandom. Though, one character in particular caught my eye. On my 12th birthday, at midnight, someone appeared in my room. Well, a voice appeared in my room. It was like a male voice, and it seemed to be rather young, like a tween. As you can imagine, I was really scared by this, but somehow I felt like I could trust him. He said, "You're lonely, aren't you?" And to be honest, it was true. Who knows why I heard a voice, or why it was just in my head, but there must have been something there. Maybe the pain of no one believing me about the ghosts and the Zalgo and everything else that had happened was hurting me and stuff. And he said, "I came here to keep you company." Now, I can't pretend like I wasn't scared, at least just a little bit, but I was so bored that I just played along with this weird voice in my head. I didn't feel like I was crazy, necessarily, but yeah. So when I heard this voice say he was here to be my friend or something, I didn't really know how to feel. Was I excited, just like last time with the voices? Footsteps? Yeah, I don't know. He asked what I wanted to do. This kind of got me thinking. What did I want to do? When I heard this... Wait, no. Usually I spend my time watching YouTube videos and stuff. And so I whispered, so that my parents didn't know that I was talking to a random voice in my room, that maybe we should watch something. I felt completely crazy saying this, but I kept talking, or whispering anyway. I grabbed my tablet and I motioned for whatever the thing was to sit on my bed. It also felt weird making weird hand motions in the dark, but whatever. When I motioned that, I could have sworn I saw some kind of weird outline of a person sitting next to me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was a weird, blurry outline of a human. I put on a random video of memes or something, but when I looked over, I saw him. Like, I really clearly saw him. I know it was like 1 a.m. maybe, or like even 2, but I swear I saw him. I was confused by his appearance though. It was Link. Like Link from the Legend of Zelda games. Like, what? When I saw his face, his eyes opened wide, and then he just disappeared. I could still see his outline and hear his voice though. "You can see me?" he asked. Although I didn't even say anything. I didn't say, "Oh, I can see you," especially since it was just a random voice in my head. But he just knew, I guess. And, I said, "Yeah, but why?" Well, I whispered it. Am I crazy? I realized something, though. Maybe I'm, like, special. Maybe I'm out of one of many things that are experiencing these. Maybe I'm one out of many that are experiencing these things and no one believes them, just like no one believed me. "Why are you here?" I asked him. Still felt crazy, but whatever. "It's because you're lonely. Why else would I be here?" he said. And then it hit me. He was an imaginary friend. Or so I thought. I mean, back then he was, just that, imaginary. But that would soon change. Alright, I'm finally done. God, I fucking hate Pop Jam so much. Fuck you, Pop Jam. I can say whatever I fucking want because this is YouTube. Fuck you. My parents are gonna hear me or something. I'm scared now. My parents will not hear me. Probably will. Yeah. Dude, this is like the lowest quality audio I have ever heard. Like, you gotta love Samsung microphone audio, dude. It's great. I love my phone so much. Not really. I hate this microphone a lot. I would always see ghosts at school, right? Whether it was in the bathroom, in class, or during recess. And I mean, oh my God. I mean, a few of my friends believed me, but not very many. After about 2 or 3 years, I finally found someone who believed me. To protect his identity, I will call him Henry. He told me he was hearing footsteps, and at first I thought he was crazy, but he told me to listen, and I heard them. I'm sorry, I can't do this. And I heard them too. I was terrified, and so was he. We felt like something was coming for us. I'm sorry. Sorry. Next day. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work.